Okay, I think I got all of it done. What's up YouTube, it's that kid gaming right here. Those of you who don't know me, I run my own anime and manga related video channel. So if you click on the description bar below, if you're into anime, manga, or just don't mind checking out my channel, please check it out, like, comment, and just check out my videos. This is my new gaming channel, and seeing as how it's going to be the first video, or this is the first video that I'm going to upload for my gaming channel, it's going to be a general review and my particular thoughts on the PS4 2013 E3 conference meeting. Watching the E3 2013 PS4 conference meeting, you could come to a general idea that both Xbox One and PS4 were at the same level of interest. The fact that each console had their own particular exclusive games, and at a point where both consoles could actually use, or at least have, the same type of games. But then there came a point where PS4 was finally revealed and we got to see what the actual console looked like. Now in terms of design, the design was pretty cool. I would say they kind of brought it back to the old PS2 type of layout. The fact that it was more square or rectangular, and it was more, it wasn't round like what the PS3 is now. What was also cool about PS4 is its design overall. The fact that it was able to have that type of glossy touch from the old PS3, that type of smooth, shiny type of touch, and then it had a bit more of what the new PS3 type of surface is like, or what the PS2 was like, kind of that rough type of texture. It was pretty cool. I was a bit confused of where you actually put the disc in though. For the control pad, I wasn't that much of a fan at first, but now after watching a few people play the actual games on the PS4, it didn't really lose my attention from wanting to buy the PS4. Now, when watching the PS4 2013 conference meeting, at first you start to lose interest. The fact that the PS4 was kind of the same as Xbox One. But then near the end of the Sony conference meeting, it came to a point where Sony just had to end it. Now in terms of price for the actual console, PS4 has come to an overall price of $399. Those of you who live in Europe or follow the euro currency, 399 euros, and for British pounds, more like for me, the console is £349. Now I'm not actually sure if this is just for the console and control pad itself, or unless you actually get a game with it as well. If you don't, then I guess it's okay in terms of general price. But from this particular price that they've given, they have beaten Xbox One. Like many people have stated, Xbox One's price that they've given in their previous conference meeting was a bit too much. I think it was around $499. So I don't know, it didn't seem reasonable for me to be getting an Xbox One, even though I've been buying Sony consoles since the day I got my first PS1. The fact that PS4 still allows gamers to use used games, or pre-owned games in fact. What this means is that if a friend brings in a game to your house that you don't actually have, although they've already played it, it will still work on your PS4 console. What was really good about this is that the fact that Xbox One stated that pre-owned or used games wouldn't be able to work on your Xbox One console. From this point when they stated this, I believe it gained my attention, the audience's attention, and many other people that were watching the E3 conference or who have just found out now. The cool thing that PS4 have stated that there's a share button. What this means is that apparently there is a share button either on the console or the control pad itself, where it allows you to share or probably live stream your general gameplay for particular games on different social networking websites, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, and possibly Tumblr. I'm not really sure, but they have stated that you can live stream by just pressing one button. The thing is the fact that during PS4 gameplay, apparently you are able to speak to your friends on your PS4 list, whether you're playing different games. So what this means is that, for example, say if I was playing Call of Duty, and you as a viewer who's watching this right now was one of my friends on the friends list, and you were playing, let's say, Final Fantasy, somehow we'll be able to activate a group chat where we'll be able to communicate with each other while playing different genre or different platform of games, which is really cool. The thing is that internet access is not needed for the PS4 to activate, which didn't really make sense to me, the fact that Xbox One or Microsoft themselves insisted in this. What they stated is that you need internet to play for over 24 hours of gameplay while you're offline. It didn't really make sense. The fact that they're still charging for you to play online and you need internet access to play this particular console. This is why PS4 from this particular point was just dominating Xbox One, and I'm sure it attracted a lot more Xbox fans into the Sony environment. The cool thing that the PS4 and Sony themselves introduced is the fact that PS3, PS4 and PS Vita have this way of working all in one with each other. So I think they also stated that PS Vita can also be used to play PS4 games. So I'm not sure how that will work. I think it's just like a general idea of how you could plug in your PSP into the PS3 and still play certain PSP platform games on your PS4 console, which would appear on screen. Or there could be a different way in doing that, which is really cool. Another thing that they also stated is PlayStation Plus. So PlayStation Plus basically was this membership which you could pay for. I'm not sure what the general prices were, but you can either have a membership for 90 days, which is about 3 months, or an entire year for a particular price. What this allowed you to do was it gave you it gave you a more cheaper in terms of value to purchase games on the PSN store. And like, I don't know, some games were occasionally free, which is really cool. But what they've stated is that if you were an ongoing PlayStation Plus member, or you're not sure whether to become a PlayStation Plus member because the PS4 was coming out, people weren't actually sure whether they should apply for it or carry on, because they weren't sure if this membership would continue in their PS4 console. But during the Sony conference meeting, they've stated that PlayStation 4 will still have access to PlayStation Plus users. So I'm not sure whether this means that if you have a current PlayStation 3 account, I'm not sure if it will be transferred into the PS4. I think it's just PlayStation Plus for now. That's what I generally think. Unless it would be really cool and thankful for Sony if they allowed us to transfer our current PlayStation 3 file into the PS4. Although I wouldn't mind starting from the beginning, but I understand that some people who have the PS3 have gained a lot of trophies, and I'm sure they won't want to lose that. Now overall, in terms of games that they showed, I was a massive fan. There were loads of titles there that I've never actually seen before, but I was surprised that the fact that PS4 will also be able to play Diablo 3, which is on PC, I believe. Another thing that I was really interested in was the Final Fantasy Versus 13, also known as Final Fantasy 14. Now, I've seen this trailer a long time ago, but the fact that they stated that it's coming on PS4 was just amazing. And after the Final Fantasy trailer, you get to see, I think one of the co-founders of, I think it's Final Fantasy Games or Square Enix, he stated that, seeing as how you enjoyed this trailer, we have one more teaser trailer to show you. So I was like, what is this? And then you just see some Kingdom Hearts. Well, you see Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and I think the DS platforms. You just see a montage of clips of those, and then you just see Sora holding the Keyblade, and it states that Kingdom Hearts 3 for PS4. What more could you want? So much during the E3 conference. I'll be doing other videos on particular games that I saw during the E3 conference. Not in this one, because I just wanted to give a general aspect of what I was mainly doing this video for. Just to state what the PS4 is to hold, and how much of a amazing product this will be in the near future. Please tell me what you think of this video. Please rate, subscribe and comment on this video for new game players, particularly gaming news, reviews and unboxings. Please tell me what you think of this video. Please rate, subscribe and comment on this video for new game players, particularly gaming news, reviews and unboxings. If you enjoyed the gameplay that you could see somewhere on your screen, wherever I am. But yeah, please subscribe. Please tell me what you think about this PS4 and how do you think it differs from the Xbox One. Really be happy to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'll be doing future gameplay videos and game related videos in the future. This is That Kid Gaming, out.